on the 9 at 9. If I'm up and unconscious, I will be watching the 9 at 9.
All right, here we go. The 9 at 9. Number 9. You know how they seem to really like cute stuff in Japan? Well, there's actually a word for it, kawaii, pronounced like Hawaii. It's a cuteness culture, and it can refer to anything, a human being, an object that's lovable or adorable. You can have kawaii handwriting, kawaii shoes, kawaii little cousins, whatever. The word dates back to the 11th century, and the pop culture aspect picked up steam in the 1970s. And this, as if I need to tell anyone, the pinnacle of kawaii would have to be like Pikachu or Hello Kitty.
Hello
Kitty.
Just so
Very
adorable.
popular.
Don't I know it?
Yeah.
Your daughter's like that? Hello Kitty?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a disaster.
The pencils and all the
Yeah, it's a
big
mess.
gear.
Yours
Yeah, it's
too?
a nightmare.
Is she into that yet?
No, not yet, no. I don't know.
Give it time, Dan.
Right, exactly. Number 8, last week an ad appeared for single-use jeans. Wear, toss, repeat. The internet went nuts. They called the idea ridiculous, outrageous, wasteful. Turns out, yes, it was a joke. The idea of single-use denim was created as a way to call attention to the environment from a company called Oceana as part of Oceana's Refill Again campaign to reduce single-use plastic water bottles, or all bottles, which are a major source of pollution in the ocean. It was a joke.
All right, number 7, according to the Wall Street Journal, the backlash against doodle dogs has begun. They're dogs that are part one breed and part poodle, like a Labradoodle, Golden Doodle,
what's
so
the
on.
problem?
But they become so popular that some owners who think of themselves as special are feeling like they all wore the same dress to the party. Even though they usually cost a few $1,000s, doodle dog ownership surged during the pandemic, and now there's a reverse snobbery happening.
Oh, boy.
With people complaining about how all the doodles look alike, and they're bragging about how they got their dog from a shelter.
Oh, boy.
And there's all these hierarchy. Well, anyway, people are complaining for a bunch of reasons. There's a bunch of social media sites now dedicated to just doodle haters.
Wow.
A little aggressive. We're just talking about a bunch of cute dogs here,
Yeah.
right? It's like,
Who
whatever
cares
dog,
if your dog
who cares?
looks like every else?
Yeah.
It's like kids, they all look the same also.
Right. You still love them anyway,
Still
right?
love them. No
Yeah.
one's
Yeah.
complaining about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Good point.
Lord. Number 6, men should always pay on their first date. At least that's what one divorce lawyer says. Justin Lee gives his advice on the old TikTok, and he says men should pay on first dates as a way to check out to see if their dates feel entitled. Lee believes that if you offer to pay and the other person just sits there as if it's expected, it's a good indication of what your relationship will be like in the future. It's up to you to pay or to let them pay or just split it or just pay for yourself or pay yourself by yourself. But look for the offer because it sets the tone for your future, at least according to this guy.
That's
More about the
very
offer.
true.
Yeah.
I could see that.
It's like if you're going to be like, oh, should we? No. But it's
Yeah.
the idea that is.
Yeah, the
The
offer.
thought, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Did you whip out the credit card trying to be out there fast, or you like? Yeah,
I'm
who
not
cares?
super quick,
No.
but I would make the, you
Yeah.
would make the offer if
Yeah.
it's, because it's especially, I think so.
The offer's the key. You know?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's okay. I got this.
But it
the
would be,
offer's
but if it is a
appreciated.
first date, I don't know. It depends. It seems like
a
I would
little more
like the guy to
complicated.
play, but
Yeah.
you don't know whether
I wouldn't
everyone
split
likes
it.
different things.
Again, I haven't been on a first date since probably the
3
early
weeks ago
90s.
now,
No, for
At least a few weeks.
It's been a week. Number
Anyway.
5, pucker up. Ever wonder why we make that weird face when we taste something sour? Blame science. The acids in the sour food release hydrogen ions, and when they combine with saliva, look out, your mouth doesn't like it. It gets all twisted up. That's known as a rejection response.
Oh, I've had that before.
It wasn't because of
Yeah,
the
it wasn't
lemon.
food. It wasn't food related in the slightest.
Right after the first date story, too.
Yeah, they light them up.
It's also a warning sign in some cases. Drinking spoiled milk or fruit can give you the same reaction.
Oh,
You've seen
spoiled
that
milk.
expression, yeah.
I don't like it. But you keep it. He
I'm
keeps
all
it
right
way
with it.
past the
Do
expiration
you?
date.
You
Oh,
like
yeah.
if the waste food? Is that one of your
Yeah.
things?
Just save a little money, and they're lying about all that stuff, right? Like they put
He
an
doesn't believe it.
expiration date because
Well, the
they're trying to
expiration
get
dates,
you
yeah.
to buy more.
Yeah.
Right?
No, the
So,
expiration date, I think that's true.
I think,
But you don't want to go
it's
too
a
far past
suggestion.
it.
Yeah, a couple months.
I don't think you want to test it.
Not for milk.
Milk is fine.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
Okie doke. All
I'll bring you some, in
Yeah,
fact.
Okay, all right,
please.
all right,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, number 4. What's the cream inside of a Cadbury cream egg? People were going back and forth on Twitter about this. The company
they?
explained it's basically cake icing or fondant. The ingredients are sugar, milk, glucose syrup, cocoa butter, simple sugar syrup, dried whey, vegetable fats, and dried egg white. They make about 500 million of these Cadbury eggs a year.
Wow.
And British people eat about 2/3 of them.
Oh, okay.
I was never a fan of those because I
Yeah, a little runny.
couldn't reconcile the fact that it seemed like it might be an egg on the inside. And
Yeah.
Can you imagine eating a whole one right now as an adult, like just getting that whole thing down?
not opposed
Yeah.
to some chocolate if anyone's got some out there, but
Yeah.
those
No, but the cream, the whole cream
Yeah, I don't
egg
like that one.
thing weighs like 4 pounds.
Is it really
No,
heavy?
I don't. I mean, just
Mike, you got any chocolate over there?
nothing.
I'm working on it. I've got to call into a friend.
All right.
All right. We could have him bring a burrito for me. That would be
Yes.
great. Also, and a
Doesn't
cold
that
beer.
sound good?
Yeah, that'd be great. All right, number 3. It's time to add a little spice to your morning routine. The old Buna tandem shower converts your home into a 2-person experience. You hook it up yourself, and when you're done, there's room for 2 people in there. Isn't that nice?
Wow.
You can each take a side. You can meet in the middle if you'd like.
It's a time saver,
It is a time saver, especially if you only have one bathroom.
right?
The old Buna tandem shower should be available later this year for $199.
it's like you don't have to do any plumbing.
No,
Like,
you get
just-
your neighbors
just
come on
you-
by. You got all kinds of options. There
look
you
happy.
go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there you
Romantic.
go. Not available yet, though.
Not
it's
available
another one of
yet.
those coming
Yeah,
soon.
So don't hold your breath.
Number 2, here's a palace with 953 windows. It is called the Hawa Mahal. It's in
Look at that.
northern India.
Wow. really?
Built in 1799 with red and pink sandstone, the original intent of all those windows was to allow royal ladies to look outside and observe everyday life without being seen themselves.
Well,
in
lucky
those days,
them.
women had to obey strict rules of purdah, which forbade them to appear in public without face coverings.
All right.
Today, it's managed by the state government and is a popular tourist
A lot of
destination.
windows.
A lot of windows.
You can see it. Doesn't look like anyone's inside, though.
All right, number 1, here's a song that you probably did not know was a cover. I mean, not an original. We'll play the original first,
Okay.
then
Okay.
the one we all know.
All
Here's
right.
the original.
That's blown.
Great best, though. All right, there's the original
Okay, that was the
by the Strange Loves,
Strange Loves.
1965.
This one blows too.
This one's from 1982.
Yeah, that's the one I recognize.
Yeah. I was going to say what the name of the band was, but I don't know if that's a typo because it doesn't look right.
What did they say? the
Bow
title
wow
was?
wow.
Sure, why not?
It said bow whoa woo woo.
Bow,
Oh, yeah,
whoa,
some
whoa.
of the people on the south side pronounce it well.
That's a good
whoa.
Woo whoa.
Right.
Oh, there you go.
So the original one, yeah, the Strange Loves, 1965. I honestly didn't know that.
All right. Oh boy, and Larry's not even here for this. He
Yeah.
loves a
Yeah,
good album
that's
cover.